Welcome to the Wealth Building Newsletter. My name is Chris Vermeulen, the author and trader, and I'm just going to quickly walk you through the members area. We're just getting a new website up and running, about to add a lot of great new trading tools and features. So this video will update as we add more features to it, but I want to quickly walk you through along the members area. So more or less, when you come to our homepage of our website, our public website, you can click on My Account in the top right. You will then come into your account where you can see any of the products, courses you've taken with us. And if you click on the Wealth Building Newsletter, you'll be taken to the members area. Now here you'll see the navigation to get around the members area, and you've got our alerts and updates as the home page. We'll have a little how-to video, this video you're watching now here, that will update with new features as we expand on things. There's our book, and there's a position size calculator that you can enter the size of your portfolio. And then depending on the allocation we put into any ETF, whether it's 25%, 50%, as long as you enter your portfolio value, it will tell you the percentage or the dollar value that could go into that ETF. And then of course you can enter the ETF share price over here, and it'll tell you how many shares that is to purchase. So very simple little calculator, but it can do the math for you and keep you on track as your account grows. You can use it for compounding your growth. So your account goes from 10,000, the next trade you might have $10,500. So you'd be using 50% of that new higher value, and that's how you can really increase your portfolio, is through compound growth. Now underneath here you'll see there are our alerts, and they just update as we send them out each day. You can click on each one, it'll go into the details. And in the right hand side, we've got the search bar. So if you want to search up a symbol or something I talked about, it'll pop up and search for that and give you the results. Also, there's a historical archive that we'll be building out, and you'll be able to go back and see all the different updates for each month going back in time. Now, going over to the videos, each day we post our video, and you can watch the video in this page here. So you can go back and watch previous videos after big market moves. You can see how we analyzed it before, how it unfolded, and a lot of educational information going back through these videos. You'll pick up a lot every week there. Overall, we got our positions portfolio here. If you click that, let me just open up in a new window here. We've got our position portfolio. This is closed positions, and you can see here overall all the positions show of what we've done. And what we're looking at here is simply we've got a notes section. So if you click on the notes for our SSO, it'll tell you a quick note on what the trade analysis was. It'll tell you our position, 25% allocation to your portfolio. For example, if you're trading $10,000 account, that would be $2,500. We are long, which means we buy, and it shows our entry price, our target prices, our stop price, and our eventual profit or loss in the trade. Now keep in mind, whenever we get into a trade, this will be updating. We'll probably be adding a couple more fields to make it clear, but when we enter a new trade, the stop is always based on a closing price, meaning we do not put a hard stop in place. We wait for the market to close below our stop on the day, and then we would exit at the close or the open the next session. A lot of times price will dip through a stop intraday only to recover and rally and start a whole new trend going forward. So be sure that when we enter a new trade, you use stop on close type of order, or you enter the trade after the close to execute properly. Once a first target has been hit, we do move it to a hard stop at our break-even price or our entry price, and that way if price does roll over and come crashing down quickly, the system will take us out and will lock in the profits on the trade. Now looking over at the SP 500 trend page, we will be adding probably a drop down with more markets here, but overall we talk a little bit about the indicator, how to use it, how there are different leveraged ETFs for the different indexes, and then we've got our trend analysis chart here where you can see the overall market trend going forward. So right now we are still in an uptrend, very close to rolling over here though, depending on how the market picks up over the next session or two. We are on the verge of a breakdown and going back into orange and a red trend here. But at this point we are still holding up. And during green trending markets, that's when you want to be looking for getting long equities, buying call options, getting into stock plays. When it goes orange or red, you really don't want to be trading too many stocks and options. You're going to see a lot of wild price action, and it can definitely do a lot of damage. So moving out of the risk on assets and into potential things like precious metals, bonds, utilities, they'll all outperform when the market goes orange and red. Over at the educational section, really the first thing you should do, we will be updating this with a lot more different content and videos, but once you get in here, you want to really read this whole page. We go through an introduction to the Wealth Building newsletter. We go through all the alerts, how to trade, how to position size, a quick start guide. And if you just read through this, you'll get a really good understanding of how to place trades and your position sizing and how all of that works. And then last but not least, we've got the contact page. If you go to this, it'll bring you to your account. You can send a ticket and just put in the subject line any question you have, and it'll go to our support ticket room. Anyways, that's it for now. Talk to you in a little bit. Take care.